The more money the league makes, the more money the franchises make, the more valuable the franchises become. Now, you might say, how is that a problem? Well, it becomes a problem, for example, when, and these are family-owned businesses for the most part, which is just fascinating. Multi-billion-dollar football operation that is run like a mom-and-pop shop. When dad dies, and this franchise has bloated to 10 billion or more of actual, if we were selling it, value, somebody's got to pay Uncle Sam estate taxes. We've had franchises in the past that have had to be sold because the family didn't have the money laying around or lying around, as the case may be, to write the check to Uncle Sam for the estate tax. So you have to do a lot of careful estate planning to ensure that the team can stay in the family as these numbers go up and up and up. And what we're seeing now that the NFL has allowed private equity to partially invest in NFL teams, up to 10% of any given team, what are we seeing? More and more teams exploring the sale of 10% of the total equity. Recently, it was the Giants. Now, it's the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers have been family-owned, I think, forever. It was the Morabito brothers who founded the team. It was Edward DeBartolo Sr. who bought the team in 1977 for $13 million. Now the DeBartolo York family, and it went from Edward Sr. to Eddie, and he had that little thing down in Louisiana with the suitcase full of cash and the governor and the gambling license and yada, yada, yada. Eddie doesn't work here no more. It went to his sister, Denise DeBartolo York, her husband, Dr. John York, and now their son, Jed York, is the CEO of the team. 49ers reportedly looking to sell 10%. 10% is the magic number because that's the maximum you can sell to private equity. Now, they haven't decided whether or not they're going to do it. They don't know whether it's going to be private equity or individuals who will buy a portion of the team. And one of the reasons private equity is involved is there just aren't enough people out there to write the check for a small, non-voting interest in a football team. Is it a bad investment? Well, compared to the other things that are available to you when you have that much money, probably yes. But it's a way to become rich and famous, owning a sports team. A wise man once told me the only thing better than being rich and famous is being rich. And plenty of owners find out the hard way. I miss the days when nobody knew who I was. So you've got fewer and fewer people who have the resources or the willingness to buy a piece of the team. Here comes private equity. And the valuation, according to the report, is in excess of $9 billion. Now, that's the entire franchise. That's, anybody that's watched Shark Tank has figured out how this works. You do an investment based on a total valuation. So if you value it, and this is math that I can perform for the most part, if you value it at more than $9 billion and you're trying to sell 10%, I don't even need to let the gears spin. It's $900 million that you're looking for that 10%, more than $900 million for an asset that was purchased exclusively 100% for $13 million in 1977. And I know time value of money and inflation, et cetera, but $13 million for 100%, and now it's $900 million for 10%. We don't know that they're going to try to do it. They're just considering it. We don't know that anyone is going to pay that, but a $9 billion valuation would be a record. The most we've seen a team go for was the Broncos a couple of years ago. No, see, it changes so fast. It was the Broncos at $4.6 billion. Then it was the Commanders at $6 billion. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.